Last year, shortly after Christmas, I saw this AI generated dress. And I have to admit, I fell in love with it slightly. Most of the AI generated dresses are quite pretty. Nearly impossible to sew, but quite pretty. I do have a video planned where I sew a AI generated dress for my 1-3 scale dolls. But after I saw that sketch dress, I went online and started to buy stuff. Because I knew I wanted to have a very big poofy dress with a hoop skirt underneath and one of the most traditional dresses possible that looks slightly like Christmas barfed onto it. I show you what I bought. One of the first things I bought were these beads. Can you stay in one place, please? And full disclosure, why do I show you this like that? Because the dress is already done. Then I bought these beads. Those are a bit more slightly frosted and have this AB shimmer, while these are just very plasticky ones. Then I found these things. Some bows, some velvet ribbon, some other ribbon, corduroy ribbon or tartan ribbon, some frilly lace. And I wanted to use up some of this fabric that I bought last year, or for last year's Christmas elf. Wanted to use a bit of white, and for the main body of the dress, red velvet. So it already looks quite Christmassy. Oh, one last thing. Feathers. Here. So, not sure if you are able to see what I meant with this. Let's draw this a bit clearer. So, let's give her a hat real quick and a body. Don't really need that. So, first let's go poofy and talk the underskirt. The underskirt is fairly similar to what I sketched out here. We have this ruffle on the bottom. Then we have those peppermint things and a bit of an embroidery that I made up on the go with the striped ribbon, and there we have some of the beads as well. Then on top of this there comes a skirt, and initially I thought I want to make something more ruffled and I wanted to make more layers and everything. Because of the size on a 1-6 scale doll, I'm limited with what I can do. I just made one layer that is ruffled, and here you have basically the whole feather thing being feathery. This is all velvet and, as I said, slightly ruffled. Then we have a ribbon, which is the tartan. Here on top you have a bit of velvet again. Let me erase this one. But the velvet is nearly impossible to see because we have feathers again. Here we have a little snowflake, and I want to add this as kind of short sleeves because just to get the underskirt mirrored here. And then because that was not enough, I had to give her a big beefy bow in the back. Because I already sketched it here, I wanted to have a bow there. Oh, and yeah, those have the tartan bows underneath. That was something I forgot. So, I would say we are not as over the top as this one is, but we are still quite close to something very, very extreme. Now I have to prepare the doll. And when I was in England, I bought this little girl. She is one of the new Barbie Dream Besties, and it is Barbie. I had to remove all of her clothes and everything just for sewing it together, and I'm not seeing me now clothing her again. What I am going to do with her: first of all, I want the pink to be gone. I don't want the pink, but it will leave her with a fairly large bold spot here in the center, I guess. There are two ways I can go about that. Either because she is densely rooted, I am quite surprised how well rooted these girls are. I might just pull out some plucks here in the back and pluck them in here where I will remove the pink. So it will not be as visible. But the hairstyle I want for her is taking this back and then curling all of this anyway, so you might not even see it when I remove this. That is what I will have to see first. Then obviously we remove her face, give her a new one, and because of course our Christmas doll has to be a Christmas angel, you know what? Let me just real quick. Another bow on top, of course. And then you have curls. I need to drill holes into her back because these are the wings I want to give her. This is originally a kind of hair tie thing. You put your hair in a bun and then you clip this on top. So yeah, it looks cute and nice and everything. I am going to remove the ring and maybe I keep it, I'm not sure, but I just want to have the wings. And because I think they do look quite nice from the inside as well, it should be fine to just put them into her back, so you might be able to get a glimpse of wings in the end. Is it slightly concerning that after searching for it for half an hour, I only found 2 more of these? And I know for a fact that I had a container like this filled with them somewhere in my living room? Might be. Am I bothered enough? Not at all. Is it possible that one day I will find all of them stuck in my feet? Highly likely. Do I care one bit? Would it be healthier to care? Oh yes, it would. I am now going to spray her with Mr. Super Clear Sealant 3 times. And from then, there, we hope for the best. Because we already have quite a lot going on with her dress. Not entirely sure what I want to do as a makeup. And I think I don't really want a bold makeup look. I want a normal... I want a normal makeup. I'm not a person for too much over-the-top bold makeup. I thought about maybe bright red lips and giving her golden eyeshadow and then a candy cane eyeliner, but let's face it, I'm more of a simple person, so let's start simple, and if I then decide I want to do a candy cane eyeliner, that's fine, but then I do want to give her more neutral lips because only one over-the-top thing is allowed. At least in my book. So I start with shading and then we will see where we end up with her. What I'm about to film has nothing to do at all with the doll we are making right now. I was just preparing the other desk that I have in this room to take some pictures of the collab I made with my brother. And because I had to clean out the whole picture tent, I stumbled upon something I placed in there. I bought these two because they were cheap. And because I always wanted to give this girl another body. And I think it might fit. Maybe she's a bit too yellowish from her skin tone. We will see that when we have unboxed her. And I finally had to buy a mermaid with the Odile face mold as well. So I'm going to unbox these three now, and then we are swapping some hats. We have a fresh brewed tea. We have a Pyrex bowl of freshly boiled water and a Christmas stall. And you in there as well. Maybe I should have gotten her dress off first, but who cares? They now need to pickle for a moment. I have a feeling finally some light ice do work, which is quite nice. We are now here to decapitate some dolls. Off with her shoes, off with her leg warmers, knee warmers, whatever. If the face color would match the neck, it would look a lot nicer. But now we strip her down. I made this dress out of leftover pieces of a dress I made for my niece. And it is laying around for ages now, I think for 1.5 years or something like that. And finally I have a doll where I think at least temporarily it will stay on her until I decide to redo her. With the repaint done, she needs some rhinestones and lashes. We have her now glossed a second time. Let's remove her hat, scarf, thingamajig. I am not sure if I want to maybe give her a little bit of bangs. More as a side thing, or parted in the center or something like that. So you have a little bit of a fringe on both sides. I want to try that now. And if I do that, I do that by... Do I have a needle somewhere? Sure, I have a needle somewhere, but no one knows where. There. So what I'm doing here is I pick out each of the rerouting spots and then half it and twist one part, the part that is in the back to the front and the part of the front to the back. And I hope when I boil wash it that it will give us a little bit of a fringe just without disturbing too much of it. I dunked them into freshly boiled water and then shocked them with some icy cold water. And after doing my Fantagiro doll, I think I should take them out now. I do want very tight curls, but I still want them to look, yeah, not natural, but a bit nicer. I would say this already looks promising. I leave her to dry like this now. And my hope is, because her hair is still wet, because it is still wet, we get a little bit of a more natural outcome when the hair is going down like this. Gravity. Gravity was the thing I was missing. I already want to add some stuff. First of all, her wings. Now what? With the glitter to the front, I think. So, okay, that already looks quite nice. Then, are you ready to see the dress? Ta-ta! You can't really see it. I want to give her a hair bow. That is basically a smaller version of this, and I think I want to use the green velvet as well. And a little bit of beads or something. We will see. Oh my gosh. Yes. The last thing we have to put onto her is her hoop skirt. This is the main underskirt. Yeah, the underskirt. I hope that it will work together with the hoop skirt. I might have to add one of these ruffles down here. Then this is the main dress. I did have to cut away a little bit of the fluff on top just to make sure everything will fit. Let's add the bow. Now we have the hoop skirt. Let's look at the finished results. I now am left with wishing you Merry Christmas, wonderful holidays, whatever you celebrate in this time. Is it family? Is it the birth of Christ? Is it whatever you are celebrating? I hope you have a great time. You and your loved ones are safe. And yeah. Until next time. Bye.